It's time for our daily business chat with Richard Southern. And Richard, the pandemic unfortunately continues to take a big bite out of the bottom line of several Canadian companies.
Yeah, including arguably one of the most iconic ones. It isn't Canadian owned anymore, but we certainly part of our identity, Erica. We're talking about Tim Hortons. And, we're not going out to get our coffee before work, many of us, because, many of us aren't going to work anymore, right? We're working from home. We're not, grabbing a coffee before hockey practice because that ain't happening. And so Tim Hortons came out today and they said profit in the latest quarter down 45%. For the full year 2020, sales plummeted by $1.2 billion. Timmy says they're focusing on back to basics. They're rolling out some new dark roast coffee, some new breakfast sandwiches, to hopefully bring people back in the door, they say. We also heard from Cineplex today, Canada's largest movie theater chain. Movie theaters aren't open, right? It reported a loss of $230 million, revenue down 88%. I talked to the CEO today. He said he's hopeful people will come back en masse once the theaters reopen. That's his hope. Bombardier reported earnings today, and they talked about job cuts as well. Bombardier cutting 1,600 jobs, I'm afraid, ending its legendary Learjet program to focus on some of its more profitable jets. So tough going for a lot of companies right now as the pandemic just wears on, Erica.
So tough. And Valentine's Day is just around the corner, but one traditional gift could be harder to come by this year.
Flowers, Erica. Yeah, if you're looking to get some flowers for your sweetie, you may have to shop around, the experts are saying this year, because of the pandemic. Surprise, surprise. The crisis has forced some farmers internationally to cut back on flower production. Transportation is another issue when it comes to getting some flowers. The drop in commercial flights means these flowers aren't getting from where they're often grown in South America to Canada. Although they say demand for flowers throughout the pandemic has been strong, likely because people, want to show affection by sending flowers because they can't be there in person. But there you go, Erica. If you're not getting any flowers, it's not you. It's because of the pandemic this Valentine's Day.
Well, chocolate will do in place of those flowers. And finally, there's been a major shakeup in the snack food industry. Mr. Peanut has a new home, Richard.
Don't you love Mr. Peanut, by the way?
I do, yes.
Very classy. He has the monocle. He's got the walking stick, and he's got a lot of money now because Hormel Foods has bought Mr. Peanut and Planters from Kraft Food for $3.3 million. So Mr. Peanut, he is flush right now. He is making bank. Hormel really eager to get this because snack foods are hot right now. Everyone's stuck at home. They're looking to snack more. And so Hormel wanted to add Planters to its roster of snacks, which already includes Skippy peanut butter. There you go, Erica.
Mr. Peanut, always a good businessman, isn't he?
Thanks, guy.
All right, 680 business editor Richard Southern. Thanks, Richard.